Your next example. A man was working hard at his desk, punching numbers for a half hour, unaware his boss was watching him carefully, often. He needed to put in extra hours because of the backlog that was caused due to his recent ill health. Not just that, his leave application was rejected, stating he needed a week off due to a family emergency. It sounded impertinent to the boss at first for having filed the application in the first place. He didn't see the employee at work the next day, despite rejecting his application. Before he could terminate his position, though, he received a call from the employee's cousin telling him the man was detected with an illness that needed to be treated, for which he depended on his relatives, as far as the money required went. Your next example is now over, and now you have two examples right there in front of you. Moving on. The sad colleague, with his string of complaints, shooed away someone who could have been a ray of hope for him. In his streak of happy luck, the happy colleague could have bailed him out, or at least suggested ways to do so. Instead, his whining brought the whole aura down to morbid, making the happy colleague question his method of sharing his joy, since he could do nothing to share his friend's sorrow. In the second example, the boss wasn't completely wrong, since he never got an explanation from the employee. He was free to assume what he chose to, since a clarification never came from his employee, who was trying to hide his being sick so that no one could pity his condition. We are too hasty to judge someone by their actions. Do try and remember that each action has a reason behind it. Just because it is unknown to you does not mean it doesn't exist. If you are aware of the reason, try to understand why the action was important for that person, whosoever he or she is. It is tough at times when you yourself are misunderstood. Think of it this way. You may be the only person who wants to know how to get that person up from his or her rock bottom. It will take compassionate energy on your part, which can perhaps compensate for the feelings of hopelessness the person is going through anyway. Make every moment count, even when you're at your rock bottom. Make even sitting there, moping, count. Now add a timer to it. There is a time that is required to mope. Get your faculties together. Draw a mental map of where you see yourself, and then get equipped to work your way towards it. No one hits rock bottom in a day, ladies and gentlemen. It takes more than a handful of moments. Recognize the pattern before you even get there. That is one way of ensuring you don't reach a place you don't want to be in. If you fail to see the signs though, it's still not too late for you to make your way up gradually. You must give yourself the gift to try. You may have lost hope in the situation, but not yourself. Never yourself. When you have nothing at all, you still have one thing left that no one can take away from you: your willpower. Your ability to walk against the storm, placing one foot in front of the other, making each step rock solid after having learned from the past, all the way to where you see yourself. Most of us are far better off once we learn we are our own rescue team. We work harder, feel better, and learn faster than those who have yet to get there. Staying in motion will help you want to build a sturdier wall this time around, with everything you had missed out on earlier as part of your learning curve. Do you know, Most of the affirmations and prayers that actually come true are manifestations of what you deserve, not what you want from a situation. From the deserve to the want is a walk that can be determined by only those few who wish to bring a drastic change to their innate selves, who do not want anything more than what they aim for, who believe they will rest only once they have gotten there. Running on empty reminds you that you have what it takes, more than all the resources and reserves put together earlier, that went unnoticed because of all the distractions around. Willpower motivates us to run on empty till we reach a place where we can refuel our hopes and dreams back again. And with that, we come to the end of another valued discussion. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you discuss this further through your wonderful emails and with your friends and family. And please remember, each one of you can and must change the world and make it a better place. I will see you next Friday at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time on YouTube. Until then, this is Yashodhara Singh from India saying, whichever part of the globe you are in and whoever you are, please remember you're loved, you count, you matter, and stay blessed. Namaste.